Well, I established Whippet Lawns and Gardens back in 2002. I used to be in middle management at Woolworths. I didn't enjoy that career. I just hated being cooped up inside. Didn't enjoy the politics of working in a big supermarket company. And I decided I wanted to get out and basically get outdoors. I love being outdoors. I love the fresh air. I wanted something physical, so I decided to explore options and just see what was available out there. I looked in business for sale and I saw that someone was selling a couple of embassy contracts. I really enjoyed the work, but as I mentioned, I didn't really have any actual experience, so I really wanted to get qualified. So back in 2003, January 2003, I started landscape horticulture, it was called back then, and spent 2 years studying part-time. Basically learnt the technical aspects and you pick up some great knowledge, in regards to botany and plants and soils and irrigation. And I decided to get qualified, so in that 2 years I became a qualified horticulturist, which I really enjoyed because when you love what you do and you get qualified in it, you use it every day in a practical sense. So I think it was really beneficial for me. So and I can also call myself a horticulturist. Yeah, so we're based solely here in Canberra. All your training, all your induction, all your support is here in Canberra. Yeah, Whippet's been established here in Canberra for 18 years, so I understand the local market. Unlike our competitors, where you might have to travel interstate to get those inductions and support, we're completely Canberra based, and we're going to be that way for the foreseeable future. Well, when you look into, if you are seriously about looking into buying a gardening franchise, you'd obviously want to explore what's out there. You look at some of my competitors, and they'll throw out some figures, but it's not a figure that is wholly representative of what you're paying. And with Whippet Lawns and Gardens, I'm transparent, I'm open on what it takes, your financial investment, and what you get for your money, and the complete figure, instead of like saying, it's this amount of money or that amount of money to get started. It's a plain fat rate, so you know exactly what you're paying, and everything's transparent and there's no hidden fees. That's right. I've worked this in. It's kind of like a pay-as-you-go sort of thing. It's all worked into the monthly franchise fee. So that monthly franchise fee, I've included every 4 years you get an equipment upgrade, so you don't have to worry about it. You just work it into your budget, and every 4 years you'll get a new gardener's trailer. So you always, got a good solid gardener's trailer. You'll get a new push mower, you'll get a new whippersnipper, you'll get a new hedge trimmer. Just equipment that you use regularly. That's really important. To keep regularly upgrading. It's all included after the first 4 years of your contract. Well, if you really look into it, like I was saying earlier, you want to know what you're paying. I could easily say, you can get started for as low as $5,000, but then you got to fork out another $15,000 later, or fork out another. You want to know what you're paying to get started, what's included. You want the whole process to be transparent, and that's what I bring to Whippet Lawns and Gardens, is that it's all transparent. Everything is in the franchise brochure. So if you're interested in looking at something like this, I can email you a franchise brochure, and everything's in there. The costs, there's nothing hidden. And with some of the competitors, they'll throw figures out there, but what you want to know is what your final outlay is, not how much it costs to actually get started. I've had significant growth in the 18 years. I've gone down a few other avenues in the past of employees, and I have got some really good employees that work for me at the moment. But to expand my brand, I sort of did look into the franchise model, and I'm passionate about the gardening. I'm passionate about running this business, and I just thought it would be a great idea to get like-minded people on board who are also passionate about running a business and want to learn and run a gardening business. And I think the franchise model really endeavours to do that, getting people on board with similar vision to what I've got, and that's how I want to run my business, like a fellow franchisee. And we basically build a community, and we can all work together and help each other out. And I'll be out there working with you guys and assisting, and that's basically my vision. Yeah, the easiest way to get started is just call me on 1-800-WHIP-IT, or you can go to our website, whippitLawnsandGardens.com.au. Well, I've got a service app that I'm using that's actually included in franchise fee. You'll get an iPad and with the app on it, and you'll get notifications. So whenever I get phone calls, either via the website or inquiries to me directly, I'll put them into this app, and you'll get a notification for work, and you'll go and quote it, and hopefully turn it into work for you. And this is all part of the franchise fee. Like there's nothing extra, there's nothing additional. So yeah, it's all part of the package.
Crack that whip. Lawn needs a mow, you must whip it. Hedge needs a trim, you must whip it.
Whip-It Lawns and Gardens has been looking after Canberra's gardening needs for 17 years, and Whip-It now has exciting franchise opportunities available. If you love the idea of running your very own successful gardening business, call 1-800-WHIP-IT or go to whippitLawnsandGardens.com.au for more info.
Whip-It Lawns and Gardens, we whip it good. 1-800-WHIP-IT.